Hello, hello, hello. We are live. What time is it today? It's 8:30 p.m. It's time for coffee and conversations with Melissa. My segment for today is Show and Tell with Melissa, and I am so happy to show and tell with you my lifetime member. So before anything else, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Melissa Ducas. I'm the founder and CEO of My Coffee Connect. It's a quality connections for business to business where you can meet, connect, and collaborate. I am so excited for you, the official accountant of My Coffee Connect. I am so proud and happy to have Mr. Marvin Smith of Smith Bookkeeping Financial Services LLC. Welcome, Marvin.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, I am so excited to have you. You are so very, very helpful for me. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
gotta say, Marvin, every time I call him, I always count the ring. One, two, and he always answer. Is that like I love it? Like he always answer my phone call. I'm not needy, but because we are new to each other, I have
Right,
lots of questions, and
right.
he is very very helpful. The only thing that he didn't answer is tonight because he has a meeting. So it's so please excuse me that. But I could tell, and a lot of my members, my lifetime members, is telling me that I am in good hands with Marvin, and I'm so happy. Yes,
Thank you.
I,
Thank you.
I am happy so far
Right,
with Marvin. Okay,
right.
um, Marvin, tell us your experience about My Coffee Connect before and now that you are a member. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I see how much Coffee Connect has grown with over the last couple of months. So with that said and done, being able to interact with other business owners and entrepreneurs that's in the group. So you put us in a position to where we can connect with. I've been able to connect with several other business owners and entrepreneurs. So as I see the last couple of months, as I mentioned, the group is definitely growing. You're a wonderful person in terms of your spirit, your energy, and how much you care about each and every business owner like myself and others. So we are definitely growing, and you're doing a great job. And I would like to say, keep up the good work.
Yes, thank you so much. Now that you are a member, what value did you see that you are now a member? That
Say that again.
what value did you see the additional that I'm doing with the members now that you experience the first and second week of our meeting?
Well, the value has turned into one interpersonal with other business owners, which have come to my office, and the other part about it is that I'm able to share my knowledge and what I know, not only in Coffee Connect when we come together, but on a personal level when many the members come to my office and we sit down and talk. So that's the value of it. The other part of the value is being able to now turn the business owners in Coffee Connect to clients of mine. So that's been the biggest value for me.
Yes, and then also, my Coffee Connect dig deeper to all the members to, getting to know more of your business and ask you about your monthly goal and your yearly goal. And that is now the focal point of your 5 minutes business presentation. So people will understand your goal for you and your business.
Right.
Yeah. So tell us, what is your word for 2021?
Well, my worth and my goal for 2021 is to basically one provide the best service to my present and my oncoming clients, new clients. Provide customer satisfaction that's unequaled by anyone that's in my field of accounting and bookkeeping and payroll. And what separates me is one, my years of experience, two, my knowledge and being able to help many business owners in regards to not only accounting but also business consultation. And that the goal is to get like 3 clients per month. I'm not putting a limit on it, but I'm seeing that now. 3 clients a month, being able to not only get the clients to come in on a monthly basis, but also to interact with other business owners and building up resources.
That's awesome. Yeah, like being with Marvin, he's not just accountant. He's really knowledgeable in what he does. He always explains things that I don't understand, and I never feel stupid with him. I can ask anything with him, and I'm very happy that he answers it like the way I will understand.
Yes.
It's like yeah, and he knows that I will not understand because I'm just looking at him. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Can you please repeat, repeat, repeat? He's very
Right.
patient with me, and thank you for doing that to me.
Right.
And what is new to you and your business?
What's new to me in my business?
Mm-hmm.
Um, as far as what's new to me now, basically is that being able to one still be successful in COVID-19, and so those are some of the new things. Also, being a business uh, mentor or mentor to those that are in business and those that are going to college and studying accounting. So those have been the newest things so far this year. So I look forward to more public speaking, such as this platform and many other platforms that I know that going to be lined up for me. So those are the new things. Also, the new things are the challenges that I foresee, but to every challenge there is a solution. So I'm a solution based person. So I see challenges as issue, challenge as a new way to discover my inability to create and promote and put out the best work that I can.
Mm-hmm. So, what are other services that you do aside from bookkeeping? What else? What
Well, we
else do
do
you serve other businesses?
well. There's accounting. There's also payroll. There's also tax preparation for individuals and business. There's also business consultation. And with the business consultation, that can form into two components. One, to give a consultation for young entrepreneurs, those who are starting out, who are thinking about owning a business, is also for an existing business. So, for example, being able to tell them about the work opportunity tax credits right here in Pennsylvania and being able to explain what those credits are and the benefits of how it could benefit their business. So that and also QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a software, accounting software that 90% of most businesses use, whether it's on the desktop version or on the online version, and being able to not only teach business owners, but teach entrepreneurs and students who are taking accounting in college. So those are the different type of services that I provide outside of bookkeeping.
So tell us more about outside business. So what are the things that you do outside business?
Well, I find myself doing public speaking. I spoke at one of my clients' school. I have another public speaking coming up in February.
Mm-hmm.
Radio coming up. So outside of business, a lot of people are contacting me in terms of want to appear on their show besides this show and other adventures. So I see myself not only with accounting but also doing public speaking. I
Mm.
can't hide from it. I can't like not want to do it, but a lot of people that know me already. So
What?
that's the most beautiful thing I look forward to.
So what's your specialty? If you're a speaker, what's your specialty that you are really talking about to help other people to understand more about accounting or to understand more of what you do?
My biggest asset is the ability to problem solve. That's one. Number two, business.
Mm.
Number three will be accounting. So you get the best of both worlds, business and accounting. That's a perfect marriage. Where some
Yeah.
people are strong in one area and weak in the other area. So I find myself balanced between business and accounting. So that's what the big benefit is. And then the other part about is being able to I would say one, be a messenger, be a teacher, and be an influence. Those three things
Mm-hmm.
that I find myself in that position and what people expect of me, but mainly what I expect of myself. To be the best and put out the best.
It's awesome. We have a new guest here. Who is this? Bongay. Hi, Marvin. Good to see you. Hi, Melissa. Hello, Bongay. Thank you for watching us and tuning with us. Yes, Marvin shares for knowledge. What is that?
But
QB.
QuickBooks.
QuickBooks for me. Thank you. I don't have eyeglasses, so I cannot read it much. Thank you. So thank you for tuning in with us. Bongay, if you have any questions, give us a holler and give us some comments. So tell us more about you, Marvin. What else can you know about you?
Well, I one thing about me is I love reading. As far as the education, I love reading. I enjoy. I'm a writer. I write poetry. I enjoy
I
to.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm a poet
Really?
writer. I guess I'll let that secret out the bag. Um, I've actually also was a performer back. I performed in karaoke or perform. I'm a singer. I used to.
Oh, now you know what? In the interview, you never say that to me because I would like to see. Can you give us a sample, please?
I'm not gonna do it now.
Come on, do it now. You give it to me. So everyone who tells me
Um,
on alive, you gotta do it. Come on.
um, Girl, you know I love you more than a man can be. I love you, thinking of you in every way. So that's just an example.
That is awesome. Oh my God, you have a singing accountant. That is awesome. I wish you can come tomorrow morning on my birthday.
Oh, okay.
No, you can come on at night, but in the morning because what's this? Steven is going to launch the song of my Coffee Connect.
Okay.
So you can sing with him tomorrow
Oh,
and tomorrow 9:15 or 6:15 p.m. Hopefully Steven can come at night too. We will see. Hopefully.
and
So
I mean, I love reading. I read mostly. I mostly read everything. So now
really.
I'm into audiobooks. I enjoy reading. I'm very spiritual. Practice spiritual principles. And with
Mm-hmm.
that said and done, what that means is that I don't discriminate to learn from
Yes.
everything, but I don't attach myself to the lifestyle. But what I do is I take those principles and I break them up. Principle for being a man, principle for being a human being, principle for being a father, principle for being a business owner. So I break those things up. So even though I'm a private person, but I also enjoy, I know one of my passions is to speak. So many people will call me not only for accounting, they might talk about relationships, they might talk about life. They want to know something. So the
You can
nickname,
tell them you're single.
well, I wouldn't say that, but
Yeah.
I would say this that what I've learned is that much much is given.
Yes.
So when you put yourself in a position of
Oh wow! I didn't know you can sing. Oh now, Bonga, I know you will sing to her event sometime. Yeah.
okay,
Okay, go ahead. Tell-
um, so as much is given, much is required. So that's one thing, and I realized that when God bless you and put you in a position, He said that what if I am lifted up, so that I represent you, and whatever you attach to I am successful. Success is going to show up in your life.
Yeah.
Success is going to knock at your door. Success is going to show up as a person, place, a thing. So these are the universal principles. So I said that the universe is the giver and God, universe is the supplier, and God is the giver. So I enjoy many different things. I enjoy laughter, but and plus I have a sense of humor. But I enjoy laughter. And the most important thing is I enjoy health, happiness, prosperity, success, love, respect, money, and the abundance of all things.
Yeah, since I mentioned you are single, what is the thing that's the quality you most like in a woman?
Well, I like a woman who is loyal. I like a woman who is supportive. I like a woman that's feminine.
Yeah.
Yes, I like a woman that I can teach her, and then she can understand what my information that I'm feeding her.
Okay.
A woman that knows how to communicate, but a woman who's not only educated, but also, I'm gonna say this word, she has a balance between education and being street smart. She's a soldier.
Yes.
So she has my back, my front, and my side.
Yes. You know that, ladies in the Philippines? Like,
Well, well, the main thing is this. I think for me as a man, living on principles and values, she has to earn my time. And what I mean by that is that what? Nothing is given. Everything is earned. So in return,
oh,
when you treat me well, I give you the three A's. The three A's: attention, affection, and I will show you appreciation.
there you go. Coming from the single guy, women listen to that value that you learn from this awesome Marvin. Okay, tell us more about what we can learn from you as an accountant and as a businessman.
Well, the first part about accounting is what you can learn from me is, are you properly, number one, keeping records? So it's called record keeping. Are you keeping records properly? So, for example, if you own a business, are you recording all your income properly? All the income is coming for incoming money that's coming into the business. And the other component is expenses, which are costs, operating costs. Are you recording your costs correctly? And when you're doing this from the beginning, what happens is when you get ready to do a tax return, you'll properly maximize all your tax deductions, and you'll properly maximize all your tax credits. And you'll maximize and understand all the tax laws that give you the different tax credits and tax deductions. So that's from the accounting side. Also, the other component about the accounting side is it's also based on the entity structure. The accounting is different for a corporation, which is an S corp, or a C corp. The accounting system is different for a sole proprietor or a partnership. So it's very important that you understand how to set up everything up properly based on your business entity structure setup. That way we can set up the books accordingly based on your business. Now, for the business side, there's certain things. For example, do you have a EIN, which is an employer identification number? This is a 9-digit tax ID number that you get from the IRS. Do you have a business bank account? Do you have a business name? What is your business structure? Do you have do you have the proper structure for your business?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a website? Do you have what they call a Dun& Bradstreet number, which is a 9-digit number, which is set up to use as a business credit profile? Do you have social media? Who are you trying to market to? Who's your target market? So these are different things from a business point of view. Do you have what's the difference between employees and contractors? Do you have contracts indicating to your do you have contract between your business and 1099 contractors? So these are the different things as far as accounting and on the business side.
So, as I'm my accountant right now, do I need to keep my receipts?
Yes.
I don't like to keep receipts. Okay, okay.
The
So
reason
I
why
need
you
to keep
the
receipts.
reason why you need to do that is because many business they can get audited. And when you get audited, they're going to ask, the IRS is going to ask for certain things. One of them are, and they're going to ask for receipts.
Isn't it like I don't do that's why the reason why I don't want to keep receipts because I just swipe. It's all recorded in the bank.
Right, but now here's the question. When they do an audit, you have to attach those receipts to the bank statements. I give you an example. Let's say if you go to Wawa. Now Wawa, there's several components. They serve food. They also service gas.
Mm-hmm.
They also service auto expense like windshield wiper fluid, brake fluid, right? They also sell cigarettes. So
Uh,
now, if
oh.
you go to Wawa, what type of expense is it?
That's why that's okay.
So now, if you throw away your receipt is an itemized receipt that tells you what you purchased. But on your bank statement, it'll say Wawa debit $100. So
Mm-hmm.
now, when the IRS comes in, or your local audit comes in, is it local auditor comes in, and they say, well, you know what? This is $100, but you classify it as meals. How do we know that when you went to Wawa, based on what Wawa does and serve, Wawa serves gas, it
Mm.
serves food,
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
serves cigarettes, it serves auto care, which is window wipe fluid, transmission fluid, oil, flat fixer. So they
Yeah.
serve different things.
How
Ice
about,
cream,
yeah, can we deport to the tax the gas?
huh?
The gas?
Yeah, you can deduct gas. That's part of auto expense.
I didn't know that. I
Yeah.
thought it's part of the mileage. But like I didn't know that.
Well, it breaks down to percentages. For example, out of 100%, if you use 65% of your car for business, that's business. 35% is for personal. So it
Yeah,
breaks down to percentages.
yeah,
Especially if the car is not under the business name, but it's under your name, but you still get those write-offs.
yeah. As my new accountant, like, is it? Do I need to submit a what you call it, the mileage every month or something like
But
that?
if you track miles, the standard miles rate is 57.5 cents per mile. That's the standard mileage rate from the IRS.
Okay, so I need to record like where to, where at. I need
Well, there's an app called Miles Q.
the what?
Miles Q.
Miles due. Okay, what is
Q.
that?
Well, you download it from either Google Play or Apple Store. Depends on your phone. And it's an app
Android.
that track when you go to Google Play, you download Miles Q. MILES Q.
Oh, okay.
And then what it does is it tracks your traveling. And then what you
Okay.
can do is one part is business, one part is expensive. One part is big, one part is personal.
Oh,
When it's a business, you swipe, I guess, either left or right. When it's personal, left or right. Then what happens is you can print out a report monthly
mm.
of how many miles, but it has to be business.
Yes, yes. And what more can I learn from you? Like what else? As a new client, what else? Can
Well, I
you?
think one of the main things that you're going to learn is business. So, for example, let's say you was to go to church. So many of you do tithe. You pay with tithes. So I would tell you when you go to church, you're gonna write the pay to church. In the memo, you're gonna put charitable donations. You'll have a record of it, but write a paper check. So anything over $300 is what? Donations. Use that for your tax return. In return, your church is supposed to give you a form to all the church members where
Okay.
you can write it off. Or let's say if you donate to St. Jude, kids with cancer. So you would write them a check. That's part of charitable contribution. Or let's
That's
say you go to Goodwill. Any charitable
mm,
organization that's accepted by the IRS.
that is good.
Or let's say you go women of breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever organization you donate to, which is acceptable by the IRS as far as charitable contributions, then you take advantage of it.
Oh, look at that. Bongai says, I will need more lessons on that, Marvin. So tell us more. I think he's more thirsty on knowledge. Tell us more.
Well, there's other things, for example, like car insurance. You can write that off. Then there's For example, any startup costs for the business to form the business, that's considered startup costs. You can write that off.
Mm-hmm.
So the difference between an employee and a business owner is this. A W-2 employee is what? They are taxed first. That's why they bring home what they call net earnings.
Mm-hmm.
These are your pay. Your taxes are taken out before you earn your paycheck. So they call it net earnings. But when you're a business owner, you can take now and pay later. So, for example, if you're an LLC single member, your tax return is due on April 15th. So you're going to file a Schedule C, which is a profit or loss, attached to, let's say, for example, if you work, you're a W-2 employer. You're going to do a W-2, Schedule C, right? That's for an LLC single member, and that's if you have a part-time job. Many people do that. Now, if you're an S Corp, which is stand for Small Business Corporation, your tax return is due on what? March 15th. So you're going to do a business return first on March 15th. Then you're going to do a personal return on April 15th. So there's many advantages of being a business owner. Now, what I'm about to say, many people might say, well, why is that? Under Donald Trump, he cut the corporate tax from 35% to 21%. That allow a lot of businesses to benefit off those type of tax cuts. So with the new regime coming in under Joe Biden, I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to raise the corporate tax back up, or is he going to keep it at 21%? And the lower the tax rate is, it enables it enables the economy to grow. But if you raise taxes, what happens? All the jobs are going to outsource.
Yeah.
So that's a food for thought. But when you're a business owner, what I would advise everyone, you want to transition with a plan. What that means is that what? Many people step out on faith. Faith is one thing, but when you step out, faith without works. What are the works? You have to have a plan before you step out on your own. You should educate yourself first and foremost. And I always tell people this: your business, your boss, or anyone that you come in contact with, especially when you work at a job, your boss and managers and the people that you come in contact with are your mentors. So it's a difference of owning a business and being an employee. When you're an employee, I call it a guaranteed salary. So if you work weekly or bi-weekly or semi-monthly, you guarantee a paycheck. But when you work for yourself, it is totally different. Now you have to sell yourself. You have to market yourself. And then now the cost of doing business is totally different than being a worker. So what I would say to anyone that wants to start a business is, to me, entrepreneur is a talent.
Yes.
It's a talent.
Yes.
But now you need to learn how to build a business, build a system. And you need to understand, I'm going to give you an example. The McDonald's, there was two brothers called the McDonald brothers, and there was a guy by the name of Ray Crocker. He was a salesman. The McDonald brothers was on a local mom and pop restaurant. But Ray Crocker came along and he had a vision, and he created the greatest business model that we have today. McDonald's is the greatest business model. So you might make a better hamburger than McDonald's, but you don't have a better system than McDonald's. That's why they created franchises. So in a system, you have lower management, middle management, and upper management. And that means that what? You have a team. But when you're an entrepreneur, you work for yourself and by yourself. So you only make money when you go out and service the client. But when you have a business, you have the lower management, the middle management, and the higher management, the GMs, the certified financial officers, the certified CEOs. So you have a higher upper management. So you have a team.
Yes.
And with that said and done, you also have what you call an office manager.
Yeah.
You have a office manager. You have an office administration. You have an accounting department. You have a sales department. So you have a team. And with that said and done, you're building a business. And when you're building a business, you don't have to be there to make money. You have a team that's going out working for you. You could go on vacation. But let me say this. Let me say this. As a business owner, you have to work harder because you're working for the people that work for you. You're their servant, for better lack of words. So you have to work harder. But for what I would say for a lot of entrepreneurs, do not step out on your emotions
Yeah.
because you feel like, I want to fire my boss. When you put that word out to the universe, you might get let go. What I would say to you is that when you step out with a plan. What is your vision? What is your mission? But the main thing, be equipped. And when I say be equipped, I mean gather all your information
Yes.
before you step out. Don't step out on faith and then you're struggling to pay your mortgage. You're being evicted. You can't pay your bills.
Mm-hmm.
And the greatest discouragement to faith is when you have stress. And from that bad decisions, you start to go downhill because you can't deposit faith into your bank account.
Yeah. I do have a question for you. As an LLC, am I allowed to pay myself?
No, under LLC single member, the money that you take out is called draws, member draws. Now, if you want to pay yourself, you can change what they call, you would change your tax classification from an LLC single member, Schedule C, to be taxed as a C Corp or S Corp. And if you change your tax election, which is automatically by default to the IRS, you have to send in a form called 2553, changing your business entity to be taxed as from a single member, Schedule C, to an S Corp form 1120S. Once the IRS approve of your tax classification, now under the S Corp rule, the corporate officer must go on payroll. Now you give yourself a W-4 in the beginning of the year, then you'll get a W-2 at the end of the year. Then you can go on payroll.
Ah, that is good to know. That's good
Right.
to know. You're
Right.
going to do it, right? I don't do it.
Right.
Yeah. So I have a question. I forgot. It just came out to my mind. You can tell us more. I'm gonna get it there.
Yeah, as I was mentioning that, I think that right now, whatever you're going through and whatever you're trying to do, a lot of people are acting off of anxiety. A lot of people are depressed. What I would say basically that just try to focus on what you really want to do.
Yes.
Don't do something because someone tell you. I think a
Yeah.
lot of people make the mistake of when they go to an event, and that's why I say there's a teacher and there's a messenger. Here's the most powerful message I want to give you. When you go to an event, based on your mindset, he said, as a man thinketh, so is he. So whatever you think, you're going to put it to the universe. It's going to show up in your life. So if you go there with a mindset, you know what? I'm upset. I'm blaming my boss and this and that. Here's the key thing. When you go to these events, ask yourself a question. What position am I at this point in life? What is my position? Who am I? What am I? What do I want to do?
Yeah.
Just don't do something because someone said, listen, you know what? Why should you want to work for somebody else? Everybody, everybody's not meant to be a business owner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not meant to be an employee. You
Yeah.
must find your life passion
Yep.
and live it and become it on your own terms.
Yeah.
Being the best you, not mimic someone or not trying to copy someone, but being the best you. And when you
Yep.
understand who you are, what you are, then what? No one can persuade you to do anything that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So I would say to you that anyone, before you do anything, get enough information. Ask them a question. Why do I want to do this? Not because it's a passion or a dream. Why do I want to do it?
Yeah.
The next step is what? How am I going to prepare myself for success?
Yeah. Okay. I remember my question now. As a team, does it need to be employee or can it be contractor as a team?
Say it again.
Does it need to be employee? You say you talk about team,
Right.
team. Does it need to be employee, or I have a lot of teams, but they are contractors?
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. When you have a contractor, what you want to do is you want to draw up a contract. So now, if the IRS or the local or the state or local government comes in, by you having a contract, you're making an extension that this
Yeah,
person doesn't work for you.
yeah,
Number two, this person is responsible for their own taxes. And number three, let's say you own a construction company. Many construction companies outsource
mm-hmm.
to other electricians or other carpenters. But when you do that, you want to write up a contract. Why? There's certain specifics that have to be in that contract. One, this person has their own license, their license, they have their own insurance.
Yeah,
And number three, that what? They are going to pay their own taxes.
mm-hmm.
And there's other things that you can put in that contract. No competition, no competing,
Mm-hmm.
non-disclosure agreement. They cannot disclose any information about your business to anyone else. So when you do anything in business, you want to have an attorney on staff.
Yeah,
They can draw up the contract and read the contract. Why? Because it's very important that when you have a contract in place, it gives the specifics of what is expected from both parties. Because there's something you never do anything off of memory. I call it selective memory. Why they call it selective memory? You will you will remember whatever you want to remember based on the situation. And many people lie. But when you have it in writing, you can't lie. But when you
yeah,
have it in writing, you want to give
yeah,
it to an attorney
yep,
and let them read over it because now they're going to be able to see things. Number one, they're lawyers, but you can't go to any attorney. If you're in entertainment business, you can't go to a real estate lawyer. You have to go to an entertainment lawyer.
mm-hmm.
If you want to talk about being a doctor, you don't go to a divorce lawyer. You go to a lawyer that experiencing malpractice. So
Mm.
there's different lawyers for different things. So you want to go to the right lawyer and sit down with that lawyer and have a consultation. I'd rather pay the money to sit down with an attorney and not pay that money and say, you know what, I know everything. I can't afford it.
Yeah,
So whatever you put out, if you put that word out in the universe, I can't afford it, you will never be able to get that very thing that you need. You'll never be able to afford it. So that's not the mindset of abundance. That's a mindset. Whatever you put out to the universe and however you think about money is either going to show up in your life or it's not going to show up in your life. So it's very important that when you go seek consultation from professionals.
this is a great conversation, Marvin. Oh my God, I didn't realize it's already 38 minutes, but it's all good. You have an awesome information, and I would like to say thank you, Bongai, for tuning in with us. And if you want to watch the replay, you can watch us at YouTube. Coffee and Conversations with Melissa, and like my Facebook page, Coffee and Conversations with Melissa. And you will see us too in LinkedIn. So I will post this in LinkedIn soon. So thank you so much, Marvin. If people want to connect with you, how are they going to connect with you?
Well, you can connect with me by, I'll give you my website is www.s as in Sam, B as in boy, F as in Frank, S as in Sam, LLC.com, or you can call me at 215-745-2713, or you can email me at info@sbfsllc. Again, my name is Marvin Smith. It's been a pleasure to be
Thank
here
you so
tonight.
much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marvin. And thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I don't have any coffee and conversation tomorrow because it's my awesome birthday tomorrow.
Okay, happy birthday.
Thank you. We are going to celebrate it. We're going to have a My Coffee Connect reunion in the morning. Stephen Green is going to be the host of that.
Okay,
And then at night, Jenny Amali is going to be the host. So it's a 2 hour event, and we're going to sing.
okay.
We're going to see,
Wow.
we're going to have so much fun, and you are going to see the my coffee connect testimonials from the attendees, and See you tomorrow, everyone. And thank you so much. It's a Zoom live too. So
Okay.
we're going to have fun tomorrow. And thank you so much, Marvin. And
Thank you.
looking forward to our journey.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you, everyone. Don't go
All
yet.
right.
Bye.
Bye.